nice little nature walk. Thought I would do a quick little intro on my story and transitioning to a plant-based diet. So for me, it started back in 2012. Yes, friends, I was not born vegan, and with all these thoughts and ideals that I hold today, that happened over time. So for me, I first went vegetarian in 2012, and the reasoning being because for me it was health. Came across a very fascinating book, and that just fully changed my mindset on how to fuel the body. And so immediately ditched, all meat. Still ate cheese every now and then. Still had eggs rarely, but didn't care if there was milk in things. But by no means was I like drinking milk and buying milk. But yeah, vegetarian. And actually was still eating fish like once a month. And so why didn't I go vegan right away? Well, because for the same reason most people that may be watching this right now didn't or haven't or aren't going to, because all the things that you're thinking, I was thinking. It's too hard. I don't want to give up the food that I like. It's way too extreme. What the hell am I going to eat then? Kale? Just grass? Air? All those things. But I eased into it, and that's the key. I get a lot of people these days watch Game Changers or some other documentary, and all of a sudden they want to go vegan overnight. More power to you. That's amazing. However, the chances of you sticking to a brand new diet that you have no idea about except watching one documentary, your chance of success is very low. And you'll just become another statistic that Joe Rogan loves to talk about, that so many vegans don't stick with it because they're not prepared. It takes time, it takes learning. But anyway, so back to me. So yeah, back then, this was before social media and learning everything online. Really, it was books for me. Read a lot of books, read articles, watched documentaries, and it was all the health reasons initially, so my own selfish reasons. Wasn't till later, I was vegetarian for probably 3 years. Wasn't till later that I learned about the treatment of animals and then the environmental aspects that it really stuck with me. And then I was like, how am I like saying, no, I'm not going to eat chicken, or I'm not going to eat a cow or a pig, but I'm still going to eat like a fish, or I'm still going to, eat cheese that comes from a cow and this and that. It's like I noticed my own internal hypocrisy. I was like, this just doesn't make any sense. I know how bad all those things are. I know how fucked up it is, the animals and this and that. And so that's where it changed. Bang. And at that point, armed with everything I'd learned in that time, going vegan at that point was relatively a smooth transition for me. And, for me, it's like once you've peeked behind the curtain of Oz, which I felt like I did, and you saw the reality of a lot of what's happening in animal agriculture, farming practices, things of the environment, you can't unsee it. You can't unlearn it. You can't unhear it. So what started me going plant-based was health. What kept me plant-based and going vegan was for the animals and for the environment by far. And I think the takeaway is for people right now that might be watching this, or other people in life that are thinking about leaning plant-based or going down this path and everything, is that just lean into it, 1 foot at a time. Again, like I said, I applaud those people that want to like, bang, I watched this documentary, holy shit, I'm going vegan tomorrow. Good for you, but might not be setting yourself up for success. So start leaning into it. Read more, watch more, educate yourself more. Go vegetarian 2 days a week. Go vegan 2 days a week. After 3 weeks, go vegan 3 days a week and try that out. Learn the things that you like, vegan foods that you like. Learn the ways to fuel yourself, to get everything you need. Do it over time. Let it be a learning process, a journey, a transition. And not only will you succeed, and it will be a much more pleasurable transition and process as well. It will be a fun experiment. So I know it sounds crazy, sounds extreme, but I was there. I was there before, saying all those things, thinking all the things you are. Here I am 9 years later, feeling better than ever, and feeling truly aligned with my values. And trying to do the best part I can for my health, the animals, and the environment. And look, no vegan, including myself, if they're honest with themselves, went vegan because they didn't like the taste of all those things we used to eat before, carne asada, fucking chicken, a nice grilled fish, whatever. But man, you just view it so differently now. It's not the same. I don't miss any of it. So glad I don't eat any of it. And point is, let it be your own self-discovery, but lean into it, because it's, like I said, it's a positive thing for your health. And sure as hell is a positive thing for the animals, which I get it. You may not understand or resonate with right now, and that's fine, because it wasn't like that for me initially either. But it is, and also for the environment. And there's a massive amount of evidence and research on that now. It's just undeniable. It's so loud, and it's mainstream, and the world is starting to shift that way for sure. And I can only imagine another, 20, 30, 50 years from now, how being plant-based almost out of necessity because of limited resources and climate change or global warming, etc., it's gonna be so mainstream. It's such a normal thing. So why not just start down that path now? And it's a good thing. If you have any questions, anything I can do to help, let me know.